why I believe so deeply in the fact that you can break free of the stop-start loop of fitness and carry on to get the body of your dreams. Welcome to the Castle Library. I'm Karen, your fairy gatekeeper, and in one of these Wizarding Scrolls I'm going to share you the story. There was a time when I struggled, and I didn't just carry extra weight, I carried a heaviness in my heart and my mind. I was always stopping and starting and stopping and starting, and when I did stop I was like, just hang it, let's just eat everything in sight. It's like getting a flat tyre and getting out and slashing the other 4 tyres. That's exactly what I used to do. I was never able to stay consistent. And they say consistency is key, but without the right mindset, you just can't. A momentous event in my life was when my gran sat having a cup of tea with me and she just suddenly shouted out, "Oh, I want to run down that road, but I can't because I'm trapped in this bally old body." That just pierced my heart. I felt so sorry for her. And I promised that I would never, ever, ever take the gift of movement for granted ever again in my life. This gave me a mission to help other ladies before this happens to them. It just broke my heart, it did, to hear her say those words, that she was a prisoner in her own body. I know how exhausting it is to start some new diet or exercise. You're very excited and you think it's going to work this time, and then you find yourself back at the beginning. It's not that you're weak or lazy or that you're broken. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just that your mind holds you in comfort. That is how it has been programmed, to hold you in comfort and keep you away from difficulty or struggle or depriving you of anything. Nobody gave you the tools to rewrite that story, did they? And that is where One of a Kind Castle comes in. In the castle, we don't just chase diets and exercise plans. We embark on quests of the mind and the heart. And this is the foundation that you need to do before you set off on those diets, before you set off on those plans. Because even if you get a trainer to train you, when he or she is finished, you are going to be by yourself, and maybe you will fall back into those old patterns again because you haven't really changed them. You have been sort of prompted and urged along to do things. I mean, I hope that you don't fall back into those patterns, I sincerely do. But knowing what I do about the mindset, you must change that to have that foundation, to have that power to move forwards in fitness. In the castle, we sign a contract. You go to the deep well, you go down the deep well, and you bring up those things that were sabotaging you, those blockages that were set as habits a long, long time ago, and you don't even know they're there. We examine them for truth, and then we take them into the garden of change, and there are tools and resources in there to help you to deal with these. We have the library here full of PDFs that you can download, print out, and they will guide you along through your quest. There's the Quantum Leap, where you will see the future fit, healthy, vibrant, confident version of you. And that is like your North Star. That is going to keep you going. The best thing, ladies, you're not doing this alone. We have ladies in here that are so caring and kind and supportive. And when they get together, they are a force by themselves, but together they are unshakable, unstoppable. And you can all rise and lift each other to success. And of course, there's me, your fairy gatekeeper, who you can reach out to for help. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. If you look in that little word, you'll find ogres. It's about courage and compassion for ourselves. We've been taught as women to look after everybody else, haven't we? But what about us? We do deserve some love and care before we end our days on this earth. We only have a short time to play here. So in closing this scroll, I'd like you to step into the castle, not as a visitor, coming down the secret passageway when Lurkalot is out tutoring his spies, but as a true Lady Acorn, ready to grow. You can claim your black keys for half price right now. This is your moment to choose yourself, your health, your joy, and rewrite your story. So take this step with me and let's walk these quests together. Your best, most magical future self is waiting. And I'll be by the drawbridge, lantern in hand, and map to guide you. Fare thee well, lovely lady.